can't find it. It says it's going live, but it's not doing it. There it is. There it is. Let me make sure I got the volume turned down. Let me see if I'm on here. Okay. I hope I've got my box set up. Can't guarantee anything. What I thought I'd do, I was sitting here and I was making a wreath, and I thought, why should I do this by myself when y'all can help? Which, what I did, I've made the base, and I used polyjute. No, yes, I used polyjute, 30-inch long, and ruffles, and I put it on the work form. So what I was going to do is make the chicken. Free range eggs, farmer's market. And I've got the sign ready to put on. And I've got all the ribbons cut, and I'm cutting my ribbons 14 inches. I'll probably have to stand up to put ribbons on. And hi, Linda. And then we'll figure out if we need a bow. I've got these little balls to put on there. Haven't made the bow, but I have several wreaths that this one is on the Etsy page at Down Home Crafty Thing on Etsy. If you want to purchase, it's already there. So what I thought we'd do, let me lay all this everywhere. Hello, Molly. Hello, Linda. We're going to take, and I've got Country Life, Simple Blessings, Farm Fresh, and it repeats itself. And then I've got the checkered pattern here. So what I'm going to do is, these are 13 inches. Divide it in the middle, then scrunch it. And then I roll this down like this before I even put it in. And I'm going to start on the top row and go to the bottom row. So put that tail in there. And give it like a couple of turns. Like that. Then I've got these two. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do every other one. I bend it in the middle, and then I scrunch it. And then you just kind of fold down. And I'm doing every other one. So, can you all see what I'm doing? If not, I will try to make it where you can see it a little better. Hello from Oklahoma. There you go. See, I'm going to go all the way around the wreath. And then I thought we'd put these on there somewhere. So we'll just take your ribbons, put them together, and that gives you the middle. And then I take and I just scrunch it like this. And I'm not untying my ties. I'm just going to use, it had the work tie. This is a work form. So I'll straighten my ribbon out just a little until we get it done, and then, because we'll probably have to go back and roll our twist ties. Arkansas, hello. Glad to have ya. In the UK, Glad to have you all. If I do anything and you need to know what I'm doing, ask. Let me turn that TV down. I forgot about the TV being on. Sorry. So now I'm going on to the next tie and tying my ribbons in. And I twist that probably 3 times. And I turn my ribbons. Now I'll give them a good fluff once I get them all on there. But I'm just working on going around. Here's my next tie. I don't know if I can. Let me see something. I don't know if that'll help or not. We'll try it. This one's next. Nah, I think it needs to be up a little. Like this. And take it in the middle. And scrunch it. What kind of weather are you all having? It's raining and storming here. Here in Kentucky. It is raining and storming. And I usually just kind of twist those down a little bit. If you don't care, I'd appreciate it if you could like and share, spread the love. Help my small little business out here. But I'm just taking and I'm folding these. And placing them down. Take my zip tie, or the wire tie, twist it about 3 times. And then I pull out my ribbon. Have it go one way or the other. Like this. Hi, Anne. Yeah, Annie. Sorry, Annie. Then I don't know whether we'll put a big bow. Probably will. Love bows. Everybody loves bows. But this is one of those farm home wreaths. Is what it's going to be. And I put it in my Etsy that I'm doing a live on it. So if anybody wants it, I just dropped one of those little ball things. One of these. I got these on clearance at Christmas. You all had a big storm last night. I don't like storms, but it's a beautiful sunny day. Yes, I did ruffles for the base, and I done 30-inch ruffles in each twitch tie. Windy and 76 degrees. That's nice. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? I watched you last night. That was pretty what you made last night, Lisa. Okay, it looks like I've got the top ones on here. Now I'm going to move down to the bottom ones. It's hard to see these bottom ones. So let's see. I guess it's going to matter where I start because there's one on each one. You've been watching videos for about 4 months and you still haven't made your first wreath? Well, girl, if you got any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer. What kind of wreath are you wanting to make? Are you making a mesh or... I'll be glad to answer any questions if you've got any. As far as, you know, what you want to do with your wreath. It's hot there, and I knew you said at the beginning of the week it was 30 degrees, and then it was supposed to be in the 70s all weekend. Like a crazy weather. I don't know what the weather's doing. I don't think we really have a winter. We've had a little spits of snow, but not like other people. They've had all kinds of snow. I don't like cold weather either, but don't want my ball to drop off. And I'm just going around and just keep putting these on. Oh, it was a mesh wreath for Valentine's. Well, you can take that Valentine's and turn that into 4th of July. Probably. It depends what kind of ribbons and stuff you got, but it wouldn't take much to change it, I'm sure. You might need to get you another sign if you had a heart. You're confused about ribbon, about the ribbon. Confused on if the color matches. How do you know what color goes together? There is a color wheel. I don't know where mine is right now. But the color wheel will show you everything that goes together. I've got a color wheel, and I can send you a copy of it if you want me to. I don't know how well it'll copy, but go on Amazon. They ain't but like $5, and get you a color wheel, and it will show you every color that goes together, and that helps you too. I've been doing wreathing for about 2 years now, and I hardly ever look at it, but I thought I had it right over here. But I don't see it. Don't see it. What colors are you wanting to do? My ruffles are 30-inch long, and they're just 30-inch long, and it's poly jute is what I'm using, and that was for my base. I didn't put anything but just the ruffles in the ties, and now I'm putting the ribbon tails. But if you've got a Valentine, I bet you could make that into a 4th of July real easy. And like, I put a little black in this wreath because I wanted to give it a little pop. That black, it seems like black is really in this year. So I thought, well, put a little black. And the black's trimmed in the red. And I got that from, thinking I got it from Deco Exchange. Is where I got it. They have lots of pretty ribbon. You stopped for 10 years? Now back in full speed. Just now starting to do mesh wreaths. Well, see, I've branched out and started doing florals. I did this grape. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Up here. I made this out of tulips. And I really like it. It really turned out better than I thought it would. I thought, and it's not a wreath, it's more or less like a grapevine. It's this one and this one. Have a sign to use colors off the sign. Yes. and this is the burgundy and the white, and then it has this in black. So I pulled the black out of it. But I was just wanting to make something kind of, you love the grapes? Well, I made it. Lisa, if you know how I made my carrot, I have sold 14 of my carrots on Etsy. It's hard to believe, but everybody loves my carrots. And then I thought, well, I'm going to make grapes. And I thought it turned out pretty good too. Let's see. Might have to cut me some more ribbon. I'm missing a couple, I think. I don't know. To make dream catchers, but I got sick. And I'm in mission. Well, sorry, honey. Prayers go with you that you stay in remission, hon. Hi, Miss Jan. That's my best friend in the whole world. She's got doodlebug signs. So if you need any signs, go to Doodlebug Lane. She does signs for Wreaths. She does signs for, got one missing. She also does signs for your license plate for your car. She does license plates. She does embroidery. You need to check her out, Doodlebug Lane. She makes about everything. She'll make anything special. That's what I like about her. She can do anything. You give her an idea and she runs with it. You're doing gold. You're going to order a sign. Melina. Doodlebug Lane. Jan, if you don't care, you can pin your, put your name, your, Etsy page and everything in there so they can find you. Put your address. So then that way it'd be easy for them. Hi, Cheryl. Line it up with one extra black and white. Doodlebug Lane. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good from cancer, hon. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're doing really good. And I'll keep you in my prayers, too, because that old stuff's nasty and we don't want it to come back. I've had it 3 different times, but they got it all 3 times, and I never did have to go through chemo. So the Lord was with me, and I'll pray that you can stay in remission. Now, this is what it looks like. I might need to move my camera up just a little, because you can't hardly see it. Wait a second. Let me move it up higher. Like that. There. Now you can see it. Now, I've got these balls I want to put in. These little... But I think I might put the sign on first. And then I'll go to the balls. And what I did, this sign has a, like it stands up. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of glue and put underneath that so then it won't rattle. I meant to do that, I hadn't. Put a little glue under it so then it's down. And then I put my wire ties, Chanel stems, and then it had a hanger here. So I'm going to locate it in across and in the top. So I'm just going to take and put this down in here. I can just move. This is pretty easy. I can kind of move the mesh and see it. That side done. Now, let's see. I'm going to go down in there just a little. Like that. Let's see where this is. I think this has been the easiest sign to put on. I ain't got it on though yet, so we'll see. But so far, this looks pretty easy. I got this sign at Hobby Lobby last year. Trying to get my ribbons out here. But now Doodlebug Lane can make any kind of sign you want. And they're really, really pretty. Put this down in here like this. Tie this one off. Then I'll have to fix my ribbons around. Right. Sign is in there. Pull my ribbons out. Don't want to cover them all up. Sometimes around the sign, what I'll do is take my ribbons and point them away instead of the catty corner like I had them. So then that way they're there, but get this up. You can still see them. And then I thought I would put, let's see, there's some ribbons under there. Pull them ribbons out. Don't want to hide them ribbons. Some stuff to make one. Yes, if you got stuff to make one, just jump in and make it. If you have any questions, you can email me at Down Home Crafty Things, and I'll be more than happy to help you. I'm going to start a class up. I'm thinking I'm going to start it up the 1st of April. And it's going to be $15.99. And I'm going to put it, I figure I'll put it in my Etsy store, and that's where you go to sign up, I think. I'm sure. Okay, now, I probably need red, don't I? I'm going to use these silver. Put these balls on. Hello, Sheila. Okay, you take and you just put it on the pipe cleaner, and I might have to extend it. But what I'm thinking about, I don't even need this because I can use my ties. I don't need this. Take that out. We'll just use the ties that's on the Wreath. I think I put that together, didn't I? Where's the other end? There it is. Yeah, it's twisted together is what I did. What I think I'll do is just take this and put this down in here. And take my tie, which is holding the ribbon. I'm going to need my needle nose. No, right here. Thanks for sharing. I really appreciate it. That means a lot. Let me see. Can I get it? That's going to be a little bit aggravating, but I think I want to use that because is on the wreath, and I was going to have to cut it off anyway. There. And then I'll just twist it. And it's there. No, this ain't a unique in the creek. But I am going to be doing a unique in the creek after a while. And it's going to be the autism. I'm going to be doing an autism one for Unique in the Creek. I've done lots of Unique in the Creek. I love their boards. Okay, now, where do we need to put another one of these little balls? How about over here? Hope I can get that through there. Well, that one went right through. I didn't have to use the needle nose. That's just to give it a little more pop. Is this unique? It's a wire wreath form, this is. I know most of my lives are Unique in the Creek. And like I said, after a while, I'm going to jump back on again and make one in the autism wreath. Now, I need to figure out where to put this one. And I'm thinking about, what do y'all think? Because I'm thinking about putting a bow right here, or here. Or both. You never can tell. But we need to put this little ball somewhere. Maybe down here. Yes, the Unique in the Creek. I love the boards. And I made a cross out of the Christmas tree earlier this week with tulips. I love messing with tulips. It's kind of like that's what I made my grapevine out of over there. This one. Let me show you this one. See? It's made out of tulips. And it's in my Etsy shop. Thought that'd be so cute in somebody's kitchen. Okay, now we got that much of it done. What do y'all think? Needs some bows, don't it? Think I'm going to make a couple of bows. How about that? That's what we'll do. I'm going to do the cheating way. I'm going to use my Easy Bow Maker. And I'll try to get this up close enough so you all can see. Pinpoint it. See, I put the 1.5 inch on the wreath. So, I'm going to put this to start out with. Fix my ends. I dub tie my ends. Dub cut them, but I still roll them. And then, that's 8. I'm going to make the streamers long, I think. Because we can always cut them off. So I'm going to make it like 16. And then make the bow, we'll make it 8. And then I'm going to twist. And then we're going to make this side 8. And then I'm going to twist. Then another 8, make it even with that one, and twist, and then make that one 8 also. This one really doesn't need to be twisted because it's going to be one of the stringers. Dovetail that. this one here. And then I want, wish I had some wide black. I think I do. Right here. That looks like it has green in it. That ain't gonna work. That won't work. This will though. I'll put some stripe in it. Just put a couple of them in there. This black has really, it's the new thing for this year. Make sure my ribbon's going right. I'm going to make this one just a little bit smaller to a 7 inch. And a twist. Make this one a 7. That don't look like a 7. It's not. It needs to be pulled just a little bit that way. There. What do I use now? I don't know what you mean. What am I using? Twist. And I almost made that just a 2-loop, and you can make these any way you want them. And do it like that. 7. And then the next one we're going to go down to 6. The bow you do, way you put it on here, if it's a guide. This is an easy bow maker. I have a pro bow, and I have, let me see, what do you call it, Bowdabra. Tape measure or yardstick. This has measurements on this. So that's what I'm using for measurements. And then my table has a map, which has got that on it too. Okay, so now what I want to do is put one of these in there. A little bit. I've got a trash can right down here, so it makes it easy to set it. And then I'm going to make this one 6 inches. Twist. I think that's 6. No, I'm going to make it 5. I like 5. That's 5. Then twist. This in here like this. And, wait a minute, I didn't twist it. Twist. Twist and stay down in there. You didn't want to. And then I measured this with this one, so then I know it's 5 inches because I measured that one with the board. So now I'm going to put the kind of lay them out how you want your bow. That one we didn't use. Now we're going to use this. The Country Life. And I got it at Deco Exchange. Twist. And we're going to make it 5 inches too because it's pretty. I don't want to not put it in there. Twist. Oh, did you? You made a post earlier? Do you like the Easy Bow Maker? I like it. It's more or less you are doing this by hand, but it holds it for you, so then it makes your bow pretty. So then you don't have to hold it with your hands. But like I say, I got a Pro Bow, and I like my Pro Bow too. It's just, this one seems like it's so easy just to grab. And then what I thought I'd do is put just a little bit of this, maybe 2 loops. Maybe 2 loops in the middle. Twist. You think 2 loops will get it? Twist. To give it just a little bit of color. It's in a tote somewhere. Girl, get your stuff out. I know Lisa moved, so I don't know if she found all her craft stuff or not. Okay, so then I take a zip tie. And I'm going to go underneath my bow before I even start pulling it out. And make sure that it's all going to go in this zip tie. And then I'll pull it out. Pull it up, and then I'm going to turn this around. And I'm going to pull it tight, but before I pull it tight, I need to put a zip tie in it so that I can put it on my wreath. I hope I didn't pull it too tight. Well, surely to goodness I can get that in there. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. You have to talk to it. Hold your tongue just right. It did it. Now, I'm going to pull real hard. Well, that's why, because it was already pulled hard. And you just kind of fluff your bow kind of after you get through doing that. And all my ribbons, and get all these all fluffed back up because they're flat. I know when I put it on the bow or on the wreath, I'm going to have to redo it, but for right now, it's okay. You can get the Easy Bow Makers at, I can't remember. I ordered mine from the lady that made it. I ordered her, and I ordered 2 of them. I ordered me one and my friend one. Okay. And what I like to do with the ribbons is just roll them just a little bit until I get it on the wreath, and then let them hang. They look like they hang better when you do that. So I just kind of roll them up, and then we're going to put it on the wreath and see what it looks like. And then I want to do the Unique in the Creek, if we've got this one done. If y'all want to, we can. I've been dying to do, I'm wanting to make it look like a rainbow, but I don't have any of the mesh cut. I don't have anything done. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I know I'm going to do it. It is very expensive to start out. liked your live last night too. Waterman's Lop has them too. Yes, they do. Scott does have them. I forgot about him having them. Anybody going to the Crafters Convention? I'm going. I can't wait. I take my little dog with me. I called Scott and I sent him a picture of her new little outfit, and it's got Crafters Convention. Doodlebug Lane made that for me. A little dress with a tutu for her. Scott just loved it. He kept grabbing her last year because he said that she was a stress reliever, and which she is, emotional support dog. Okay, there's the bow. Now, let's see. Where are we going to put it? Let me cut this one off before I use my good scissors to do that. I wasn't supposed to do that. I was thinking about putting it up here. And then see, you can just roll these down when you get it on. What do y'all think? Think it'd be alright up here, or should I put it down here? Any ideas? Hi, Miss Lori. Everybody's wanting to know if I'm going to do a Unique in the Creek. And I told them I would after a while. So, I don't know. I think I might like it in the bottom. Let me look. Hi, Miss Bell Bell. Come here. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh, Lord goodness, a little bit thing. Now, this is Miss Bell Bell. This is Miss Bella. She goes to all the Crafters Convention. She goes everywhere. You think it looks great without a bow? So you don't think it needs a bow? Yes, that was Bella, Lori. You'll be seeing her, well, wherever we go, you'll be seeing her. So what do y'all think? You think I ought to put a bow on it or not? Bow? Let me see. If I put it right up here, that's what it would look like. So what do you think? Think we ought to put it there? So what I'm going to do is wire it in on the tie that's on it. And that way it'll be there. Don't want to cover my sign up. But you just, like I said, you just take, let me get my bow off straight over here. Still got some more of these streamers that needs to come down. Straighten this bow up. You can foo-foo on a bow forever. Hi, Cindy. Now, what do y'all think about that? Think it looks done? Need to get a wire tie. I'm going to cut my ties off where I put my sign on. Yep. That's what the back looks like. This is what the front looks like. And all I have to do is just kind of poof on my ribbons. Do y'all like it? Thank you, Lori. I'm going to be doing a Unique in the Creek here in just a little bit. I'm going to use the autism, and I'm going to make it look like a rainbow, I think. That's what I'm going to try to do. That's what my plan is. So, this is done. Let me move my grapes. Can you see it? That's what it looks like. There we go. I think it's done. There's 2 balls. I'm trying to find the third one. Oh, it's down here. Couldn't find it. Okay, do y'all want me to make a Unique in the Creek board now? If you do, but I did. I love this. I just kind of made it out of the tulips. I love fooling with them tulips. I don't know where I'm going to hang it. This place is getting full. But we can make a Unique in the Creek board now. I've got everything laid out for it. It's just I haven't done it. Because I didn't have one in my Etsy, and because it's sold. Etsy. I call it Epi. Let's put these ribbons over here. This, and the yellow. I think that's it. Ain't it? Now the green. Where's the green at? Gonna need green. I thought my green was there. Well, I'm not seeing it. See a couple pieces of green, but I'm gonna need more than just a couple pieces. Let me look right here. Let me look right here. I've got mesh stashed everywhere. This is fabric mesh, but it would work. And my board is right here. So I've got it all ready. I was going to do it on a flyer board. And I used just some old ribbon to got to check on dinner. Grandbaby's coming to eat. That's so sweet. But I'm going to anchor this on. And I was going to anchor this sign. And then I was going to do the outside in blue. And I was aiming to drill some more holes. That's why I hadn't done it yet. Tell you what. I'm going to get up, jump off. Give me about 30 minutes because I need to make a couple more holes in my board so that I can make it look like a rainbow. And let me drill the holes and I'll be right back. Okay? So, I'll be right back, y'all. Promise. Thank you. says it's live.